Hello everyone. Welcome to the Hindu editorial 10 words amazingly addictive series presenting by Diction Addiction. These these 10 or more words which are collected from the today's Hindu editorial, a hurried gamble on vaccines and transparency. These 10 or more words which are highlighted in this article. These 10 or more words, we are going to learn their meanings, pronunciation, as well as usage. By learning these, we'll understand this article very fruitful way. And also, the learning will make us to understand the article theme as well as the essence of the article. Let us look into the first word, fray. You see, you can see I just want to use the pictures to explain as many as possible, but I could get only one picture for this today's series. Fray, F-R-A-Y, fray, means a fray is also a situation in which people or organization compete forcefully. So you see there people are forcefully competing for they're disagreeing, they're competing for each other and to that's what is a fray. Example, you can say a third buyer has entered the fray. Already two are there into the market, but third one is there. So whenever two organizations are competing to sell the same kind of product in the market, they are competing for their others market. In that case, you can say, you can use the word fray. The next one is precedented. Precedent. Precedent. Precedent means action that is regarded as an example or guide to be considered in subsequent similar circumstances. Means example. So from now that is regarded as the precedent for next action, right? In that conditions, we can use the precedent word. We can see both of these words in a one sentence today's article. Though other vaccine candidates are in the fray too, these two set a precedent for how future COVID-19 vaccines will be evaluated and administered. They are talking about the vaccine approval in the India. So other two vaccines means what? Moderna and Pfizer vaccines. They also wants to enter into the Indian market, but they're yet to present their presentation to the vaccine regulatory people. But yesterday and day for yesterday, vaccine regulatory bodies have approved the Covishield from the Serum Institute of India and Covaxin from the Bharat Biotech for emergency use only, right? So the way they approved the Covishield from Serum Institute of India and Covaxin from Bharat Biotech, they became a precedent to other COVID-19 vaccines. So the procedure which is established to approve the COVID-19 vaccines from these two companies is become an exam for other vaccine approval. That's what is a precedent. Again, I am going to use opposite to the unprecedented is unprecedented. Means never happened, never done or known before. This is what is unprecedented. Means first time it's happening. That's what is a unprecedented. You see, example, unemployment has reached an unprecedented level. So that's what is called. Unprecedented means it is come to the scale of unimaginable. That's what is so pandemic, COVID pandemic 19 created an unprecedented situation in and around of the humans. It means that we are never accepted that we never known to use the sanitizer for the liters and liters. We never known, we don't know the procedure of hanging the mask on face, except the in hospital, especially surgeons used to wear that, right? These are the unprecedented situations. It would never happened before, right? We are restricted to the homes for a while, like 21 to 45 days without doing any work. That's unprecedented. You never imagined it will happen. Next one is credentials. Credentials. Credentials means qualification or acquired abilities, achievement, quality, aspect of personal brand. So this is what is credential. What about your credentials? If someone is coming for a job, you ask credentials, right? So do they have any training before before joining a job, right? So credentials means one which you, the one we have acquired through the constant effort, right? You see, example, all the candidates had excellent academic credentials. Means they have gone through the rigorous training and they attained the very good grades in the exams. So that's what you say, excellent academic credentials. The next one is rollout. ROLLOUT. Rollout means to make a new product or service or system available for the first time. So something which is getting released into the market first time, that's what you can call as a rollout. Example, a media campaign is expected to roll out early next year. So rollout, vaccine rollout. Now it is dry run is going on. So since the two vaccines are approved from the regulatory authorities, they can be rolled out any time in the next week to the especially healthcare workers. Rollout means you are showing to the product first time to the public, or using the first time to the in the public. That's what you say rollout. Next one is attest. ATTEST. Attest means to show something or to say or prove that something is true. Attested means you generally know that whenever you are applying for a job, so the guidelines may ask you to submit the one or two sets of your certificates with attestation. So you'll go to a person who is gazetted officer. He will sign on your xerox or duplicate certificates, right? So he'll go through the whatever original certificates you have. Based upon that, he is attesting that whatever he is submitting is true only. That is what is attestation, right? That's what is attest. Next one is convalescent. 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 Convalescent means recovering from the illness or medical condition. Recovering from the illness or medical condition, medical treatment. So you can see example, he is convalescing from the influenza. It means he is recovering from the particular disease. Sometimes you can say recuperating. It means recuperating means what you are recovering, slowly recovering from the particular disease is called as convalescent. Next one is slew. SLEW. Slew means taking immediately turn, all of a sudden, awkwardly. That is what is called as slew. You see, to turn or to be turned round suddenly and awkwardly. The example you can see, the car hit a patch of ice and slewed around violently. I can give you example here, slew in the sense when COVID started. COVID is spreading in people are thought there are many. They have ICMR have suggested the n number of drugs. First, it suggested the hydroxychloroquine, uh, chloroquine, but later on it found that it's not going to use, and antiviral drugs also tried, right? Then plasma therapy. So what they're trying to tell is that moving from one to other, moving from one to other, from plasma therapy to the antiviral, or hydroxychloroquine to the plasma therapy, that's a slew one. So they have not much thought process. They're just, it's a jerk reaction. That's what you call slew. Next one is unethical. UNETHICAL. Ethical means not morally correct. Not moral. Maybe it is not correct. Unethical means not according to the procedure, not according to the moral, right? That's what is unethical. You see, it will be unethical to expect volunteers to participate in a trial where there is only 50% of chance being administered the actual vaccine when they have option of the real dose is elsewhere. Here they want trying to say that when the companies recruits the volunteers for the testing of vaccine and drug, so they'll go for the double blind procedure. Means when they recruit 100%, 100 people, only 50% of the people will be getting the actual vaccine or drug, but remaining would be getting the just water. Right? So in that case, you can say it will be unethical to expect volunteers to participate in a trial where there is only 50% of being administered. So even you get the just water as a shot, but you are exposed to the uh, the pathogenic or virulent one, but you will suffer. So you will be checking whether that's what is unethical. You say unethical practices. You can say many times you can use this word unethical. Means not the according to the standard procedure, set of rules, your integrity. You are going against the integrity of a system. That's what is unethical. Hacking someone's, checking the someone purse without their approval, without their permission. That's unethical. Hacking and looking into the someone's mail, unethical. Next one is a mere, 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 used to emphasize how small or insignificant or someone something. So it's a mere it's a mere mistake, means a small mistake. It happened, it happened unintentionally. But mere means it is very small, tiny. You see, these both are used in the today's article like this. Both Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech, given this pace of recruitment and potential pool of volunteers, would have been able to generate much more data within mere weeks. It means that, Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech have recruited the thousands of volunteers, but still they are not able to produce the phase 3 results. Once they produce or submit the phase 3 clinical trial data, then that would be easy for the regulatory authority to look into that, and they can approve or disapprove the vaccine. But if without producing the clinical trial, phase 3 clinical trial, it would be tough for them. Means the data, the phase 3 can be done within a short of time. They have less time. Less time. That's what he say. Mere. They have recruited volunteers, but they're still unable to produce the phase 3 data from Indian volunteers. If they produce the Indian volunteers phase 3 data, that would be more significant to approve the vaccine, because whatever results we are getting, that was they are more relevant to the Indian people. But Serum Institute of India presented the data from Britain and Brazil, but Bharat Biotech did not provide. Next one is hurried, done in a hurry or rushed way manner. That's what means, very speed without much take much time. You see, or there is no much thought process in that action. Example, you can see, I ate a hurried breakfast. Probably you might have ate breakfast without knowing what is that. That's what is hurried. Next one is opacity. 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 Opacity means ambiguity, means no clarity. You see, critics have noted the opacity of a writing style. There is no clarity in a writing style. That's what opacity here. Next one is distrust. 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 The feeling that someone or something cannot be relied upon. Trust, distrust. Trust means you can believe. Distrust means you cannot believe, because they did not earn the trust. They are not providing the one which you are looking. That's what is a distrust, right? Feeling that someone or something cannot be relied on. So there is no that data which can be trusted, which can be relied. Grave, GRAVE. Grave means seriously bad. It's grave. You see the usage of these two words. Opacity marks the government communication strategy in country where distrust of distrust of vaccines remains in spite of years of vaccination program and elimination of grave disease. Means when government is not giving enough or clear communication to the people, already people are not believing the vaccines even after eradicating the disease like polio. You see, now you can't see the polio because it is because of the immunization of the immunization to the children every year, right? So some section of people who are not believing the vaccination program, some sections. But if you don't give the data, if there is no clarity in the data provided by the companies, and you are approving, then it is gives a lot of scope to not to believe the or not to take the vaccines. Next one is peril. PERIL. It's great danger. Example: teenagers must be warned about the perils of unsafe sex. So these are the so I think these words, explanation, pronunciation, and usage will help you to understand the today's article. If at all you like the video, just just press the button like, and if you want any clarification from the explained words, you can type, you can post your comment. If you don't want to miss the videos of mine, just subscribe. Thank you all.